Oh, what's on, everybody? You come to learn front nose grinds? Well, you've come to the right place. Step outside. So, a front nose grind is when you're going to be approaching the ledge with it in front of you, making it front side, and you're going to be grinding on the nose of your board. To make sure that you're nice and comfortable grinding the ledge front side, go and check out our Frontside 50 tutorial if you haven't already. If you can do those, it's going to make the front nose grind a whole lot easier to understand. The approach for this one is going to be exactly the same as it is for our other frontside grind tutorials. So you're going to be coming at a bit of an angle, so that it makes it nice and easy to ollie and get up over the ledge. Remember, if you come at this one too straight, you're going to have to travel sideways, which is really tricky. So come in at an angle and ollie in just like you would for the frontside 50-50. Seeing as this may be the first time you've tried to grind with just your front truck, the good way to get used to it, like on some of our other ledge tricks, is try and hit it really slow, ollie in, and just land with all your weight on that front truck, like this. It doesn't matter if you fall off, that's not the point. You're not trying to land it straight away, you're just trying to get a bit of a feel for landing like this with all your weight on that front foot. So practice it real nice and slow to start with. The more you practice that, the easier and safer it's going to feel when you come to hit it with a bit more speed. So don't be afraid to do that a million times before you take the next step. The next step is deciding how much of the ledge you're actually going to try and nose grind to begin with. So if you've never done it before, instead of trying to get on early and grind the whole thing, which is quite tricky if you're new to it, try and just grind the end little bit. So kind of like a little bonk, you're going to ollie and just smash your nose and then ride away. That's a really good way to get familiar with ollieing and landing with all your weight on that front truck. It's very rare that you see people grind it with their nose touching on the ledge. It's much easier if you can get it just on the truck, because it's going to make it a lot easier to come off at the end. If you're pushing down on your nose all the way, then you just kind of fall at the end. So try and get used to just balancing, and that's why I say practice just the end bit, because you can ollie and really push off of that front truck. Speed is essential on this one. It may be scary, but it's going to make it a whole lot easier. The reason for that is when you go slowly, your board is almost definitely going to clip on the way down. If you go with a bit of speed, you'll clear it, and that bit will take care of itself. So make sure you hit it with a bit of speed if you're trying to land it. If you're just stalling it, you can go nice and slow, but if you're expecting to ride away, speed is definitely your friend. So the neighbour's decided to cut his lawn, so you're not going to be able to hear me. So we're going to take the ledge inside and carry on with the tutorial. Assuming that you're getting comfortable grinding that last little bit of the ledge, now it's time to grind a little bit more. So don't go from that to full ledge. Try and just get on maybe halfway and grind that bit. What you're going to need to start thinking about now the grind is happening a bit longer is doing a pop off the end. All that is just when you're getting to the edge, you're going to push your nose down, push your back foot up, so you're pretty much doing a nice little nollie, and that's really going to help you clear the ledge and get out the way and ride away nice and smooth. So that's about half the ledge. Once you've mastered that and you're feeling comfortable with it, challenge yourself even more and try and do the whole ledge. It's going to be a bit different, obviously, because you're going to have to balance on the nose all the way. So there's two things to bear in mind when you're doing a longer ledge like this. The first one is balance. You're going to want to be nice and comfortable standing on the front of the truck, so you can practice nose manuals. That will help your nose grinds loads. The other thing is speed. So the longer the ledge, the longer you're going to be grinding, same with slides as well, the faster you want to go. So if I wanted to grind this whole ledge and I went super slow, I'd have to balance for ages on that front truck. If I hit it with speed, I'm on, I grind, and I'm off before I know it. It's a split-second thing. So even though it's sometimes scarier doing new tricks with speed, it is actually going to make it a whole lot easier. You're much safer if you clear the ledge and then fall than you are if you fall on the ledge and hurt your shins or your knees. So hit it with some speed, don't be afraid, it's going to make it a whole lot easier. Another thing we're going to talk about quickly is your upper body. So you may not think the upper body is important for this one, but it is. I nearly fell off the ledge. So when you do the nose grind, you want to keep your arms and your shoulders straight in line with the edge that you're grinding, just like the 50-50. Especially because if you're grinding on the nose, the minute you turn your arms, the board's going to spin around, it's going to fall off the ledge. You might do a steezy front crook by accident, which is awesome, but probably not. You'll probably just slip off. So make sure as soon as you volleyed, your shoulders are locked in this position. Don't let them turn at all, because that's going to completely ruin the nose grind for you. The final bit that you want to master, like most tricks, is landing it. So this is a ledge that's probably about a foot high. So if I land completely straight-legged, the chances are I'm going to fall over. So just be ready to land and bend your legs straight away. And that is the skateboarder suspension. So if you bend your knees, you'll find it much easier to ride away. Whoosh. So that's frontside nose grinds. I hope this tutorial helped. It's one of my favourite ledge tricks to do, and I'm sure it will be yours too if you practice it enough. Remember to click subscribe and hit the little bell so that you're always the first to see our newest video. Leave us a comment with a bit of feedback, whether it's good feedback or bad feedback. We don't mind. Any feedback is useful. We love it. Thank you for watching. See you later. Whoa.